Hi everyone! So I decided I wanted to recreate an inspirational look based on Meg from Hercules. She's not really a character you ever really see on like princess photos or character photos and stuff like that. She is very caricature-esque, like, I think, though. She's very kind of just overdrawn, very pretty, very saucy, and I just wanted to create a look based on her dress and the way she's drawn. Now this look does require a lot of harsher shading because she's constructed with these very harsh, I guess, lines and edges. So I just really wanted to create that look. It was kind of the artistic or art style of the time period, so that's kind of why she was drawn that way. And then I just really contoured my face to get that effect, and my lips as well to get that really crazy, overdrawn, fun mouth she has. So I didn't want to overdraw the mouth too much and go outside the lines, but you get the point. It's very defined. So I hope you enjoyed this look. I had a lot of fun putting it together, and I'll name a couple dupes within the video as well. So thanks for watching. Alright, so to get started, I'm just going to prep and prime my eyelids with Urban Decay Primer Potion in Eden. You pretty much only need that much, just like a dot of it. And we're just going to put that all over the lid and up to the brow bone and just blend that in. I'm going to tightline and waterline. This is just the Makeup Forever #1 Aqua Eyes. I'm going to take NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in Milk, and we're just going to place that underneath the brow bone. I'm also going to put a little bit into the inner tear duct. You might want to do the NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in the inner tear duct first, just so it makes blending it out easier unless you have a really fine pointed brush. I'm just going to take my finger really carefully and then on the brow bone as well. Now for all over the eye, I'm just going to take this sort of mid-tone peachy shade, the mid one, and we're just going to start placing this all over the eye. Now for the very arch of the brow bone, I'm going to pick up this really soft peach. And this is just the e.l.f. Angled Contour. Now what that peachy shade does, or any skin tone powder shade you want to use does, is it makes the rest of the blending of the shadows a little bit easier, so I've been really enjoying that technique. And now I'm going to go in with this mid-tone brown right here from the Rainbow Shadow. Sorry, this is 111R and this is 112R. But maybe you like me just naming off the names, I don't know. But we're just going to put this in the crease. It's just a pencil brush. And you want the darkest color to be in the crease first, and then you could just sort of pull it all in. Now I'm going to take a blender brush and we're just going to start blending out the crease. Now for the upper crease, we're just going to take the darker of the peachy shades. And then just sort of use that as the transition color. Now I'm going to take a little bit of 115R and we're going to take the darker of the purples, which is a slightly redder purple than the one above, which is 114R. So we're just going to start shading in the outer corner with an e.l.f. contour brush. And then I'm just going to pull it down onto the upper lash line. I'm going to just blend it out. And now I'm just going to take a little bit of the lighter tone so we can stay inside the same shadow for a little bit, and then just put that all over the lid with the blender brush. I'm just going to go back in and deepen it up a little bit. Now I'm going to go into the deep crease with a blend of this mid-tone and darker purple. And we're just going to pick that up on the blender brush. And just sort of gradually shade it up. I'm just barely holding the skin taut. Don't pull on it too much because you'll kind of distort the shape of the shadows. And then just sort of pull it in. You already have the peach laid down as your transition color. I'm going to go into the very depths of the outer crease, or outer corner, sorry, and we're going to go in with the darker shade in 112R. If you don't have all these like shades of browns and peaches or whatever, you could literally just take maybe a peach, a brown, and a purple, and just control the amount of product you use. I know the Wet n Wild Lust palette is still available. If you can get that and the Wet n Wild Vanity palette, I think you would have a great replication of this look. Hands down, a pretty spot-on, great replication. I'm going to take a little bit of Makeup Forever Aqua Eyes #1, and we're just going to smudge that out on the lower lash line. I just like to take my ring finger and really smudge it out well. Sorry, I think that was my email or Twitter. I'm going to take that same one, 115R, and we're going to dip into the red, reddish purple. It's not really red. And we're just going to smudge that out on the lower lash line. I've been enjoying doing the same color as my waterline, simply because I know it eliminates a product for viewers, but it also kind of creates a slightly softer look when I am doing my looks, as opposed to such a strong contrast between the waterline and the lower lash line that I'd been doing for a really long time. And if you want less eyeshadow liner, you are more than welcome to do so. I know everyone thinks I wear a lot of eyeliner. That's up to you what you want to do. Now I'm going to take a little bit of Urban Decay's 24/7 liquid liner, and we're just going to go really close on the upper lash line. I'm going to apply Ardell 305s, so they're just going to add a little bit of a flip and a flare to the end, but you do absolutely want your natural lashes to kind of really blend in with these. So I'd pick a pretty black mascara that's kind of more of a lengthening formula like I've already applied, just so that you don't see where this band starts and stops. So I'm going to go ahead and put on the 305s and be right back. Alright, so for Meg's face, because everything is so angled in there and very architectural, that was the style that they did for the movie, I'm going to take a little bit more of MAC's Harmony Powder Blush, and we're going to sweep on quite a bit of that. I really want it to be very chiseled. I already have on a little bit, but I'm just going to quickly sweep on a little bit more, show you where I went all around the face, and pull it up quite a bit. Just to keep it very chiseled. That's kind of why I went very angled contouring on the eyes as well, just very chiseled angles. Now, she wasn't wearing a lot of blush, even though this look is more of an inspiration and not a literal interpretation, but we're going to be taking a little bit of MAC My Highland Honey because it's a really soft, sweet peach, and I'm just going to start it at the back of the hairline. It's just a really soft, sweet peach. It oxidizes so it'll actually get a little bit orangier, so less is actually a little bit more with this type of blush just because it oxidizes, but that's actually what makes it more suitable for many skin tones. And I'm going to take a little bit of MAC Chez La May and we're just going to highlight the face. I just hit the arch of the brow bone. Now for lips, we are going to keep it soft, but I want to go in with just enough color to really represent her overdrawn, wonderful mouth. And we're just going to go in with Urban Decay's Wallflower. And line my lips and fill them in. I'm going to go in with MAC Stripdown. And really just contour the edges and the center of the lip. MAC Viva Glam Gaga 2. And then I'm going to take a little bit of Girl's Delight because it's got some gold in it, and so does her outfit and a lot of things in the movie. This is just a sheer gold dazzle glass. So you can take like a Milani, those Milani ones. They make these glitzy glamour glasses, I think they're called, and they're like the dazzle glasses. So you could just get a nude one or any other sheer nude glass. So I hope that you enjoyed this look, and thank you so much for watching me replicate Meg's colors and style. Hi everyone, so I decided I wanted to do Meg from Hercules. She's not really the most I guess character you would see